医学。
就刚好啊。
这是你提供的，是不是？我有水。
你是有水啊？对。
没有吧？
就你啊。
是我吗？
因为你是园丁啊。
这个是课文的部分。
你园丁闭嘴。
学课文哪里搞课文？
你刚才有在学课文吗？
没有。
只有水吗？
我只有红茶。
只有水吗？我没有水。
外面有水啊。
可以点开。不然我就配着这个喝下去。
你可以单喝。You know what I mean？ 你还在用那个什么药粉？
但是我为了它调。没有用药粉吗？
那是药丸。
Alright, after spleen, you write amputee, and after amputee, you write C. Yes.
It's a noun. 什么东西？
就是你看。
好，有没有说来？
什么东西啊？
会有说来吗？
Alright.
瑞就乐死了，不用管他。
好累哦。
恋爱。
现在那边偷偷的冲刺。
你没有头。下一半，加油，加油哎。
Next one is beat.
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 什么特别搞大力？
胃都偷偷冲刺，先看一下会很痛。
那你会想要跟他同一间学校？
他也能啊。
对啊，都见
这是逼不得已的事情。所以你只能跟他同一间学校。
也不一定吧。
对啊，都建中啊。建中啊。
After beat, you write.
你是一个玛雅。
啊？
那你是一个玛雅。
不管就是你。
是吗？
给你。
还是我耳朵？
刚刚有那个。
是比最好的。
天生就蛮雅的。
我知道。
他不喜欢学什么？感觉我们大脑是有点晚。可是我只有咳嗽的声音。Next.
Next one is humming.
这我好像记得。
上面我记得。我今天早上还有看到这个教练。
就我最喜欢的。
太棒。我的天。
你知道我最近在玩歌舞战士？
你现在
那什么三 D 人啊？歌舞战士这边那个啊，咒术回战。
那个话。
You write humming? Next one is
啊？
patchwork. Patchwork.
我觉得我才会，可是我不知道怎么念。
领域全开，因为领域展开。
我今天没有读，我今天没有开，就是帮我读单字的人，所以我根本不知道那念。然后你说是什么？因为我
领域展开，无量空处。
这边小学英文好。
Okay, patchwork. After patchwork, you write kidney. Kidney.
我快坏掉的东西。
你用多少？你们都在用一半，可是你有两个，这边一半。
啊，对啊。那一边拿去买。
可是我记，可是这份只有一边，因为我记得。
然后另外一边会坏啊。
你怎么真的知道？
那位在。
You write kidney? Okay, after kidney, you write prosthetic. Prosthetic.
这感觉就是那种生医学名词。妈的。
都园丁啊。
都园丁的一个。
After prosthetic, you write creeping. Creeping.
Creeper. 哦。超粉，你说什么样的粉？你要不要讲清楚？
先戴口罩。
我也戴个口罩。
我可以把建中预科改成园丁预科吗？
建中园丁预科。
我说太长了吧？
台大园，
台大眼睛啊。
建中箭头台大
我
园。
是国中生，要考大学。
Alright.
这是林欧人。
会都自己冲刺，
After
在
creeping to
冲
the right,
刺追那个
harness.
鸡，
Harness.
我也忘记什么意思了。
Harness. After harness, you're right.
这是召唤的脑麻儿。
考前可能是那个在读书，要会考跟他请假，一定是因为
Clumsy.
对
Clumsy.
这是什么？
天啊！
等一下，我记得，哎，我记得。
我也说忘了。
Clumsy.
我每周记得阿贤。
我都忘记中文。没有，我知道中文，但我忘记怎么写。
好哦，
我忘记。
不确定，你让别人看。
我定要，我每天回。
你还是没办法见的，是不是很奇怪吗？
可以啊。
还好，
你有点强。
然后为什么他的那个斜度那么高啊？
After clumsy, you're right.
刚刚讲的。
长边。
Meningitis.
啊？
Meningitis.
这不是我出的哦。
meningitis。
meningitis 是那个门人的出的。
没人打飞锅。
我不会想当园丁啊，其实。我知道了。
You guys remember this word?
Yes，我知道中文，但是我不知道。
Forgot it. We did it last week, right?
I don't know. Yes.
Maybe.
We did it even before yesterday.
还好。
that's
easy.
把那里。
没是用这个单字啊，就是你的那个。
那是他。
到底是什么？
meningitis。
是日本会设计的东西吗？
好像是有一点。对，大概是吧。
Next
好，我
one
知
is
道日本设计什么？肥仔吗？
你怎么知道日本这些东西？
pan fried. Pan fried.
比我刚看到。
我记得是这个。虽然我搜出来是搜错的东西。
就是日本的某个东西。日本的一。我就提对过历史。
日本什么？
现在德国有麻子，日本就有什么？
日本有脑麻儿啦。
是吗？哪里脑麻了？
日本脑麻儿。
没有，并没有。分享一下。
没有啊，全世界各地都有脑麻儿。
我现在要开始。
像我。
我现在要开始撰稿。
有真的脑麻，也有假的脑麻。
就我就是真的脑麻，没有啊。
我现在到这，对，你。
卖了。
我知道了。对啊。
没有，我要骑脑麻了这样。
现在要讲什么啦？
哦。
你知道那个西海舰的？
西海路。
对。咒术的西海。
刚刚说我错了哈。
对。他动画错。
他飞回来。
但是他是不是开不到他最后一下，所以他开不到最后一下。他最后一下会飞出来吗？
Okay, you finish your books?
娜娜，
今天可不可以放过我啊？不要先了。
我不要。
不行，万一。
哎，你先了。
一定。
我还没打。
撰稿的快点。
没有人在撰稿。
不能碰。
有啊。
刚才撰稿。你不是也要撰稿？
没有啊，我只是在查单字而已。
给我。
我在查说这怎么写，需要讲的东西。
叫我看。
是吗？
你觉得我要讲？那个招。不行啊，招没什么可以讲啊，我刚
You
刚。
guys have the.
是真没讲。
基本上很给他的。
是我啦。
那你要把它占走了，可恶。
我就发。
So no one recorded? Nobody?
No. 那个。
Okay, go.
呃。
Alright, so I want to go first.
Wait. No.
Wilson 呢
No. No.
Me。
Wilson 呢？啊，你不是说你不要第一个？
不是吗？
他在没？
Two. Okay.
我还没选择好。太麻烦了。
不是说让 Wilson 我只知道下礼拜我要月考，放，
我也是。
多累。这次目标我想要考前3。
我也是。
你闭嘴啊！你以为就是前3？
我想到我要说什么？
我要考月考。
OK，已经开始了，已经开始白笑，为什么手跟我？
输。
尴尬了。
尴尬。没有。
3年抗战。
8年抗战。
我用3年抗战。可是也抗战。
你的人生就是8年抗战。
我会打8年哦。
差不多。
我会打几年？好嘞。
你打10年，10年抗战。
我就10岁。
建中原丁居合。
哎呦。
厉害哦。
等一下，我现在想不到我要讲什么。
胸章的英文是什么？胸罩。胸章。
啊？
胸章。
胸章。
什么 pin 哦？还是 PIN 吗
？Pin。
Batch。那鸡巴的话。
胸针。
你要说的是这个东西胸罩，还是那个胸罩？
Another one is
So when you're ready to fight,
Your turn by
this one is for my
so you write fight for like encouragement or something?
Jelly 可以吗？
yes.
Okay.
Exam is
有点奇怪。你的英文
next
查一下。
weekend.
Next weekend.
So I have to finish this one before
整条的英文的部分。
and I will send to her.
哇，太难了吧！
Hope she will let me.
你看你是法文。
跟我一样。
And
那种
when
英
she
文
finishes
我英
the
文
exam,
就是
she
我这
can
个
give
少，
this
虽然这些书是一个数学本做的，或者是一个动作的念条，
and
看烂，
this
全
one
部都接理好了，好不好？我看这个接理，
还是方。
symbolize
这个接理。
Okay, you mean the logo symbolizes you?
小玻璃瓶要叫什么单位？
小玻璃瓶
和八楼。
哦，对对对。
小小的 paintbrush。
波巴罗。
Ah, this is a pencil?
这个
Okay, this is a paintbrush?
玻璃瓶为什么玻璃瓶需要用其他的样子？比如说
这样纸盒就有那个叫什么
Carton。
可是 carton 你要直接讲
carton 是容器。
对啊，你是想要说玻璃瓶里面的东西啊？
就是小瓶的。
So you
你是想
里面装什么大麻？
你是小瓶的精油？哦，那这样子对。
A small bottle of acid。
对啊。
Okay, what do you call it?
Two logos.
但是这个太难了。
easy.
人相见如本。哇。
相间和太极吧。
Two logos.
我先去干嘛？当然怕。
神奇吧。
他有送我们那个透明的袋子，让我们去考场的。那上面写还有人工伤哎。就我要画你们。
那个拉的那个。
哎对。
你有反击吗？
还没有钱人使用。我就不需要那些人工伤的。
那个很好用哎，蛮好用的。
是出血血了，天哪！
你知道还有什么的？你知道他还有什么的？他不是还会送那个有一个板，我记得，是有绿绿的切割垫类似的大板。
有吗？他有送那个吗？还是没有？我们应该没有送。我们有送那个纸盒的，是真的送纸盒。
我没有那个东西，我们就。
第三还是第二？
二啦。在云呢？对对。
1、2、3、4，我现在觉得4页好少 ，Oh my god！
Oh my my god！
Oh my god！
Oh my god！
最后
学的事业其实还好，因为
他结束了。
其实前面真的还差多。
还蛮多。
Sorry，
我不知道他可不可以让你看到他的我可以。
我比较喜欢穿透的。不错，他真的什么都是穿。
他的
西装更有吗？
他在《咒术回战》里面穿到没有？
我第一次看到你
冰淇淋就这样木的就好了。
对啊。
这是什么？好像
还是我要先买美丽？就是美丽啊，吉利。你要这样我先。
吉利还是美丽？吉利。啊。我也是打开的。
这不是柑橘味道，还好。柑橘啊，我觉得有些香水也是柑橘味道。你要送给别人的。还是我男生的。你要自己擦的。
还有贝尔，
应该
还有男生可以用。
他不是有吗？他不是有在寻找吗？
寻找啊。喜欢啊。OK。
我之前是有橘子的味道。
不要多选。
橘子香。橘子的我有点清爽。
你就喜欢里面的大嘛？
冰友你家都涂太阳穴了吗？冰友只要自己闻起来爽，除非你想送给男生，这个你要送给男生，可以找瑞大去，可是瑞最香跑走了。
瑞讲完去就不是。
对，瑞讲完去，
他就
对啊，然后就闻个，那也不见，
走，
叫不到，
早就失踪了女人。
不是那个冰的也太有了。
我不会
以前都说那边的那个。
很可怜。
好像有转过吧？
这边会怎么？
对啊，他是做前面好不好？
他也有做脚本。
哦，
他一开始是做的。
对，然后
后来到对，这原本是他的。
啊，你有看到他过？
你有看过？
真的？那你在哪里啊？他年代？
你说可能懂吗？
对，我就看他年代，年代。
我不知道这个人。
那年代在什么出现？
但你到底是什么时候出现？你到底是什么时候出现？
哇，可以说他。有七折八钱，
你有没有吃过99%？
薄荷一般可以来说除了吧？是啊，
你知道我都吃什么？白巧克力。哦，白巧克力那才叫正义，我爱白巧克力。然后再把。啊。你伤到你的啊？你哦，那跟我差不多呢。那你要不要看推拿？你有推拿过吗？是吧？他让你吃国术馆真的很好哎。没有，他会咬，但是要看你受伤的部位在哪。我闪到啊！老人家可会闪到吗？是老人。然后，
打完了没？
哎，不是打。
打完了吗？还没，打完，你还没讲吗？
不是，
眼睛不要洗手。
没有。
你知道我最痛的地方是这里吗？他会把你的脚交叉起来往前摆，舒服。
朱莉安是什么样？朱莉安最喜欢那个。
我讨厌。性癖曝光。我就讨厌。
Essential oil company. You mean
中油公司。
You mean essential oil company or chemical company? there are people who do that themselves. But if it's a company, they don't bother doing that. What they do is that they just get it from chemical companies. You know chemical companies? Chemical companies are like a big company. They have so many bottles of different things. And then, for example, I tell them I want some oil that if I smell it, I'll feel relaxed and I'll sleep. That's different. It's only that's called essential oil. Yeah, but these essential oils, they're not regular oils. These are really how do you call it? Concentrate. You know concentrate? You know oil concentrate? Hey, do you guys know what concentrate is? Concentrate. Say? Yeah, that's concentrate. So oil concentrate. What they do is that they take some, maybe for example, like oil concentrate, they take a little bit of it. They don't take much. Maybe just a few drops. And they add it to some other things. You understand? Well, they know. Chemical companies, they know. Like if you make they call it formula. You know formula? Hey, what is formula? Not Formula One. Not one. No. Formula. Yeah.
公式吗？
FOR.
Formula.
MULA.
准则吗？
是准则。
Formula is how much of something, how much of some things you put together, and how the process gives you what you want. Did you find it? Did you find formula?
配方嘛。
Doesn't it?
对，我们可以配方啊，你看你不要讲公式，因为
You just tell them, for example,
I
want some oil. If I smell it, I feel energetic. So they will add something. Right? When you smell it, you feel alert. You don't relax. Like you don't. It doesn't make you want to sleep. So they have so many different formulas. They tell them these chemical companies they give them the small bottle. They smell, they try it, they see how it feels. If they think it's okay, they put them in some bag and say, okay, now we want, for example, 100 bottles of this. Or they will tell them, this is not strong enough, right? So maybe you can add a little bit of, like for example, some oils that can make people even more relaxed. So they will add a little more. Until when you say okay, then they go, for example, like relaxant, maybe 10%. Alright? And then oil, maybe 20%. And then maybe fragrance, another 15%, for example. So these are all formulas. They write how much percent of everything. So next time when you tell them, you tell them, for example, I want to relax. They know. They will say 20% of it, 10%. You don't put them together. And then they can give you a product. So mostly chemical companies. You know what chemical is? Hey, what is chemical? Huh?
Chemical.
Mostly this. Anyway, keep going.
这是我很不会的科目。没有化学跟物理
化学有点难又有点
简单。
其实也没有简单，也没有简单的简单。
有一点。
对啊，高中智慧，必须高中更有智慧。
大学的。
大学的那个专业科目单位很不错。但他们读的不是他们觉得太读的。
哦 ，aromatherapy。
aroma。aroma，我老。
那这个人是
对哦，那个阿嬷会写。
是阿嬷加了，他自己没有加。
是阿嬷还是小姐？
是阿嬷加的。那个什么中年妇女。
We don't think it make you feel relaxing.
那个男的好可怜。
那个男的还有，就是那个车子有空调，他在那边脱光。那个很爽。背到那个第二章嘛。
哎，我刚才讲笑话，但我觉得会很无聊。然后我刚才要讲一个笑话，但我觉得你刚刚不是说背到，我刚想到背到。
背到，在哪里讲背到？
你刚不是说 他不是说
背到
哪里
背到了，
背到，
哦背到了，
啊，
还在玩掉，
酷酷的谐音梗就，
给你过，
酷酷的谐音梗就，
拿到，
然后我跟我同学，他们同学都超会讲这种谐音梗，我真的超无聊，背到了
儿时啊，你这录的，在句子中间，对，就在句子中间，对。
But now you are
不
mixing.
知道哎。
然后我画了一个，
You are mixing the oil from a sagi and the oil that is like the essential oil that is just put somewhere that evaporates. You know evaporate? What is evaporate?
蒸发。
You understand? So there are two things. Because the one that makes your muscle, your sore muscle feel better, that one is oil massage. That one is even like probably stronger because I think they mix it with lotion, right? You understand? That one is mixed with a, you know what a lotion is? Do you guys know what lotion is?
lotion 就是乳液，对不对？
Okay, so that one is mixed. That one is mixed with lotion. It's different.
我看无量空处。
You can next time you go there, ask them to tell you the difference between the ones that go with lotion, the ones that you use on your skin, and the ones that you just smell. Now that's they're different. It's not just, okay, for example, like the one that you smell is usually like not very strong, not very concentrated. It's concentrated, not as concentrated as the one you use on your.
他那个表达这样靠，
If you want to sell your skin,
然后他头就被拔掉了。
Mix it with something.
with personality.
Any kind of thing, anything that will make it dilute. You know what I mean? Like you dilute it into some body, for example, like lotion or some oil, some other oil, or some other kind of thing that makes it. That, for example, makes it not as strong on your skin as the way it is if you just use it the way it is. Yeah, you know what? Dilute. You know what dilute is? Yes. What is it? You know? Yeah, it means that if you put something if you put a body of something into another body of something that is bigger, to make it less strong. You understand that? Yeah, so this is the meaning of dilute. Just like, what can you dilute? Actually, some people say dilute, like you said. But I say dilute, so a lot of people say dilute. You know what it is?
Yeah.
For example, like what can you think? What thing can you think of that you dilute into something? Juice. You mean juice concentrate? There is juice concentrate. You know, if you go to 7-Eleven, they have juice concentrate. You cannot just drink it. You have to add that, for example, like a small bottle can give you maybe 2 big bottles, 3 big bottles. You have to add water. But how about paint? If you want to paint a wall, you need to add water. You understand that? So this is also dilution. Okay, and then?
When I choose this milk for insomnia problem.
Insomnia, okay? You guys know insomnia? You know what insomnia is? Insomnia is when you cannot sleep. When you have a sleeping problem. Do you have insomnia? You don't.
他就是
I sleep well.
睡得很爽。
Another I choose
不用担心，因为我们最强。
tangerine.
45题，给你。
You guys know what tangerine is?
感觉没跟橘子一样。
Tangerine is a kind, one of the family of
Orange.
Alright? It's called, all these kind of fruit are called citrus. You know citrus, right?
你在讲柑橘已经有了是吗？
You know citrus?
是柑橘类的加
C-I-T-R.
火山口表示。
You guys know citrus?
还有是柑橘的部分。柑橘类植物。柑橘类。
军工法。
You guys know citrus?
哦，最后一个
大小。
对。
什么？他干什么？
说葡萄柚。
葡萄牙啊。
葡萄柚。
葡萄牙。反正就是。
That is also a
柑橘。
That is also a citrus. Orange is a citrus. Orange is a citrus. What else? Lemon is a citrus. Lime is a citrus. And some other people in some countries, you know, different countries they have different ways to. In some countries they also consider grape to be citrus. They consider strawberry to be citrus, but not actually. Those are berries. I don't know why.
橘子好了，你也橘子好了。橘子
比较好写吗？
A tangerine is smaller than an orange.
不一样啊。
Right? Smaller than orange and a bit lighter, like wider. You know what I mean? It's not as high, it's not as tall, but it's wider, like a little, like a donut, a little bit like that. Alright, then.
Let's just say tangerine still can make your mood better, and this is.
我以为你要还是说问题。
哇，如果别的游戏你就会觉得这个是不这样子的。你看看这个原子。
我听那个原子。
你看看这个崩坏，崩坏才是真正。
他会这样子的。
你们要不要
你们
塞
差不多5秒多。
That's it. Yeah.
That's all? Okay. So what makes you interested in this company? You want to do this?
问他什么？
哦，操！
Because
问他
let me try.
穿多久？
Roll.
穿到毕业啊！
国中可以穿啊。
国中开始穿啊，穿到毕业啊。
穿到高中结束。
对啊。哦，我是客家人呐。
Then she let me try that.
我连这个都是重刻的，他以前是旧的，他以前是106，我把它刻成109。
对啊，拆线真的把它
拆掉，然后换109。
You guys know what aromatherapy is?
Aromatherapy。
不知道。
哈？
什么
什么 therapy？ therapy 是什么？
Aroma 什么疗法？什么疗法？精油疗法。
芳疗，你怎么知道？
啊，我猜的。
Okay, look, it's so easy to know. There are 2 words there.
Aroma.
The other one is therapy. You know aroma, right?
Yes.
我刚刚
Aroma is
我也不知道。
the smell or the taste. Okay? But mostly smell. More, like for example, you can say, I like the aroma of coffee.
你喜欢咖啡的香味。
Now, therapy,
我喜欢大麻。
what is therapy? Therapy is more like a cure. You know what a cure is?
那些疗法。
C-U-R-E. Now, so it's like a cure with aroma. You understand? So that's the meaning of aromatherapy. Okay, so what do we call this?
Aroma 就是塞特斯的角色吗
About?
Aroma。
让我。
换你的约定。
那你看我还有
香气。
叶台意哦。
But be careful of those, what? You understand? Be careful of those companies. I'm not sure about that one, but some companies, they will keep give you, like, bothering you all the time, so that they won't sell you things.
我就假。
You know what I mean? So don't just, you know, if you don't want something to say, don't want it. Otherwise they will ask you, don't spend a lot of money there. Don't.
I'm also afraid of that.
Alright, sir. Ready?
Okay, ready. Alright, so today we had a big activity in our school because the company and so they held a lot of ceremonies.
Ceremonies?
Yes. So at first they give me some food before we go to the ceremony, and it's some fun. And fun, like meatball.
Meatball?
Meatball. B-U-N.
Oh, bun. Okay. Yes.
Some meatball, but it's the red bean ball.
Red bean bun.
Yes.
Okay.
And some
Is it that one that they sell outside?
No, it's just the normal. This meatball is just its appearance, but inside it is not meat. It's red meat.
Okay.
So it's not like dessert.
It's not like you want, because I know like sometimes people on the street they sell it.
They sell.
You know the one that's circle like this, there's red bean inside, and they have another one that's cream or something like this.
Oh, but
It's not like that kind of.
it's not that.
Okay.
It's not just
The circle one.
it's not the second one. That's another thing.
Okay.
But it's just the real one. But inside it is red meat.
Red bean.
So it's not normal.
So it's not sweet. Not like that one.
It's a little sweet because it has a red meat in it. But it didn't taste like the one that we see on the street.
Okay.
Because it didn't have that much red meat in it. And we have also the cake. Some cake in it. And some yes. Because it just means because in Chinese it just means that we can all get good grades on the test.
Oh, so this is like it represents something.
Yes. Because bao means just bao, so it means you have promise. So it means promise. And the cake is in Chinese it means high. High, agree. And the song means you just well got it. Just well got it. So it just help us well get good grades in those exams. And in the ceremony they just play some videos for us. They took our admission ticket to pray in the temple. Yes, and they also buy a lot of food that also has the special meaning in Chinese. And just hope we can do well on the test. And they give us a lot of food this year. Because that year or before, it didn't have tea shop tea. This year they give us the black tea with noodle jelly.
Noodle jelly?
Yes. Because it has a special meaning in Chinese too. But I think this year will be so much gift for us. It's because last year our score got great on the exam. So a lot of people go to the best school, best junior high school, and so they hope they can just keep the good grades.
Okay.
So this year they give us a lot of food to help us can
To encourage you guys?
yes,
To encourage.
and they also go to Thailand to bought some potato chips. That it just sold in Thailand is the special kind of potato chips.
Okay, so you mean it's a local delicacy? You know, you guys know delicacy? No, not delicate. Delicate is a noun.
Yes, I had to know this.
Delicacy.
Delicacy is
CY.
Yes, I know.
我们知道 delicate 这个一定要 delicate
知道吗？是佳肴吗？
美味的意思。
For example, you can say, okay, what is a delicacy?
Delicacy in Taiwan.
Okay, for example,
Delicacy.
yeah, like what? Give me an example of something.
为什么可以称为 delicacy？
鼎泰丰。
哦。
鼎泰丰。
Something that is not, okay, for example, something that you can't find in other countries, but it's a For example, if you go to another country, what do you mean about Taiwan? Maybe some food.
Chicken pie or buffalo tea.
Okay, for example, you can say, we call it chicken pie. Okay, so, whatever. Chicken pie is Taiwanese delicacy.
Chicken pie。
我只是看鸡排。这是很奇怪的。
这很香粉哦。
也不是哦。
Chicken pie。
That's fried chicken.
Yeah, I know some stores they call it like that.
Chicken pie 啊。
Chicken pie. Okay. So because they went to China to buy a ticket that is from追分 to 成功. So it has such a meaning in Chinese. It's also just you can get through grade and that is successful. It's meaning
So who went to buy this? School?
Our school because it's two station and before they just the students just voted by themselves, but this year they didn't call us divided, they just give us.
Okay.
Yes, to be amulet.
Okay.
Yes. And so this year they give us a lot of courage. So I think we will.
Not courage.
Courage.
Encouragement.
Encouragement.
Courage and encouragement is not the same.
Oh. Courage is.
Courage is like brave. Bravery.
Oh.
You understand that? For example, you say, this person has a lot of courage to do something that other people can't do. So yes, he's brave. But encouragement, for example, you say my father or my mother or my family,
To give you confidence.
yes, they encourage me by, I don't know, buying me things, for example. Or they buy me something to encourage me to work harder. You understand that? So this is different. Encourage. Yeah.
They give us a lot of encouragement. So I think we will do well on the test.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. Now, is there another word to say this? For example, like, they give me something to encourage me. So, what is it? Hey, there's another word. Come on. Do you guys know? The first letter is M. I'm not sure if you know this word, but I think it's better you know it.
妈妈。
M. It means to encourage somebody by doing something. For example, you either give somebody something or you tell somebody something good to make that person work harder and do his best. My number 2. O. M-O.
Motivation.
Yes, motivate. To motivate someone. For example, you can say, my parents buy me things to motivate me to work harder. You can also say to encourage me to work harder. Yeah. Do you guys know motivation?
Yes.
Or motivate? Yes. Okay.
激励吗？ Yeah.你就写英文的。
Motivate, right?
The encouragement from our school. 您最后一个。这个嘛，可以讲到的吗？你再讲一次啊。你忘记戴口罩了。哟，也不是。你还忘记戴口罩了。
你就讲跳舞啊。
我最近没什么好玩的啊，你觉得我要会考的很好玩吗？
这哪跳啊？阿
贝就不行了。
新宝岛。
就是，
他们不是说。
我觉得你看起来比较像那个什么麦当劳跳舞。
应该附近的啦。
啦啦噜。
电杯，我来变成鸡巴的光线。什么？
你要玩地玩？不要喽，有你要我干。
啊，我也是想，我也是想鸡啊。
Okay, so, next week we're going to have the exam. And so this week I'm very bored. Bored? Yes. There's one thing I'm a little bit happy about is my mom is going to let me buy some cars.
So yes, you want
She's going to let me buy cars.
About
buy what? Cars?
Cars, not car.
Cars.
Cars.
Playing
Yes,
cards.
Yes, playing cards. Because me and my classmates were going to.
What kind of cards are these?
It's like trading cards. Trading card game. I can play like games.
Come on.
Like Pokemon card or whatever.
So it's not like the regular deck of cards.
No.
Right?
Yes. It's not like what like poker or what.
Okay. So they are collectibles.
Yes, they are collectible. And and my mom let me buy it, and I still didn't buy it now because I'm going to have a test on Monday. So I think tomorrow I will buy it and wait for it to come. And it's about like after I finish my test, so I can go to take it. Okay. After I got the card, I think I will go to play with my classmates and have some competition in other like card shops. They will have some competition.
Competition. You mean like people go to the shop and then they play?
And all the players can get like some things, like presents or something, because you go to play again. So I hope that I can like be more. I can train a little bit at the game, know more about the rules, and I hope that I can when I go to the competition I get a good place. Okay.
Does this like help?
Buying a new deck of cards.
Playing a new deck of cards?
没打过。
无论哪个大题，这个不简单吗？这方面简单，那个。
没有，我只是单纯因为你在。
应该不会死的。
这就插曲好。我一下就把他打死，你没拉之后我就。
Alright, so what do you guys want to do first?
World English.
你拿大学去砸一个没有人的地方。
World English.
有啊。看那边有人啊。
因为没人啊。
有人。so tired.
Last time we stopped at 73, right?
下西啊。
还有郑和。
这里有。
郑和。
郑和。
Marco Polo。
Marco Polo，还有这个什么 IBM Web Tutor，是谁啊？
王嘛。
Okay, so 76 is done, right?
Yes.
Okay, so 77. Okay, now look at the picture. What do you see there?
我们刚讲到哪里啊？那是医学的部分。
What do you think?
What I think?
So 77.
Wait,
Yeah, where do you think? Celebrating. Okay, where are they from? Which place? Which country? Which?
Africa.
Africa, not country.
Nubia.
So, where is it?
Nubia is in the north of Africa.
Oh, try again.
No.
Actually, it is north of Africa. Well, where?
大地东北的部分是，给聊过。 你多少没有考虑吗？
是哪里啊？
喂。Nubia是哪一个国家？Nubia 那不是一个国家吧
No.
它是一个 Egypt or
Okay, which country is near Egypt?
不行，我就跟他们讲石油的国家，这个国家我用转来着。
Alright, so let me tell you. It's
Google that.
okay. Nubia is a territory.
So
It is not a country. It's a land between Egypt and Sudan.
Sudan. Oh, Sudan.
Alright, you know Sudan?
Yeah.
So between Egypt and Sudan there's a territory. That territory is inhabited by an ethnicity. What is ethnicity?
What's that?
You know ethnicity? Is a noun. Do you know the word ethnic?
Ethnic.
Ethnic. E-T-H-N-I-C. Ethnic.
ethnic，
我记得我学过。
我也记得我学过。
没有 ethnic 是吗
E-T-H-N-I-C.
NIC 啊，
这个整族的。
You find it?
整族的。
Okay, that is ethnic. But ethnic is an ADJ. The noun is ethnicity.
Ethnicity. Oh.
That's a noun. So we say?
这我学过了。
So that territory between Egypt and Sudan was inhabited and still, until now, inhabited by an ethnicity of people called the Nubians. Right? And then they also call themselves, that place was called Nuba. N-U-B-A. So this is actually long before they put borders. You know what borders are? What's borders?
那个边境之类的东西。
Border.
Between two countries.
Yes. Border. Okay, so between two countries there are borders, right? Okay, so long before they put borders, because before there were no borders. You can go from one country to another country without
anything.
You don't need a passport, you don't need to.
You just need to walk.
You just walk. Yeah. So if you don't like this land, you can travel to another land and live there. There's no problem. Nobody will say why. Alright?
Do you know that there's a Chinese people, a person from China, he doesn't know. He ran on a boat.
What do you mean?
A rubber
boat.
汉堡
哦，偷渡来台湾那个吗
You mean he
He came to Taiwan. He came to Taiwan.
Chinese?
I mean there was a boat coming to Taiwan and he jumped in the boat? He
No.
hid in the boat?
He
He came to Taiwan by that boat.
He sell it.
Oh, he sold his boat?
Yes. Himself.
Maybe he's from, yes.
And from China. Come
And
to Taiwan.
He said he wants freedom.
Oh, okay, so he's running away from the government there?
The China government. And he comes to Taiwan with his own rubber boat.
Yeah.
Alone?
Alone.
I know if it is
So no family. He's coming with his family.
It's dangerous.
So did they take him back or did they okay?
I don't know. It's dangerous because Taiwanese will be more.
而且我们还有传说中的黑水沟。
那边大陆。黑水沟，你知道吗？
We should be careful.
他到那个东莞的还有一个手。
Because he just came here just by a boat or maybe if China
Carbon.
attacked us.
I know, but how did they know the guy came here?
Because
the man
it's-
arrived.
Yes. It stopped at the 那个船港口。
The port?
Yes.
So he came all the way to the port?
Yes. 在哪里？基隆吗？基隆港吗？在哪里
From
？From China.
The police found him?
可能经济很小，那地方。
I don't think so. think so. Because if they found him, they will not let him come in to the port.
Yeah.
You understand that?
No, I mean it's already.
He is already there, and they found him.
Yeah. So this is not a good thing for the police.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because normally they're supposed to know everyone who gets close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You understand that?
So it's dangerous.
Yeah. So this is an embarrassment to the police. So this is why I told you, if they know, they will not let him come in. Because if he comes in, then people will raise a lot of questions like, what is your job? How come you don't let me come in? You know what I mean? So this is,
We can just celebrate that the man is free, or we should be like.
well, if he's running away from trouble, yeah. It's good for him to be here. But,
That's good for
yeah, that's what that's the way it is, yeah.
So,
All right, so about what I said before, we said it's territory. All right, you know that there are many ethnicities, especially in Africa. There are so many tribes and ethnicities. Just like in Taiwan, you don't have many, right? But you can see the tribes. You can compare it a little bit to the Aboriginal people in Taiwan. But Aboriginal people, they are almost the same ethnicity, almost the same. They just have different language, probably, or different traditions or something. But these people there in Africa, it's not totally different. The language is different. The look is different. What else? The cultures, the customs, everything in their life is totally different. Even like, for example, the Nubians, the way they speak, for example, in Egypt or in Sudan, other people don't understand it. They have their own language. But of course, they speak the local language of the country. Just like the Aboriginal people here, they speak Chinese, right? But they also have their own language. It means that they can understand people here, but most people here cannot understand what they say. You understand what I mean? So it's pretty much the same thing. And long before territories, if you look at Africa, you will see that all the territories are straight lines.
territory.
Have you ever noticed that?
Yes, 我有学过原理呢。
With rulers.
对。
You know, they put a ruler, and then
名字这样子使用。
they use a straight
他
line.
们的分地。
没错，他们家聪明的分地，让他们有内乱，所以他们要靠它。
You know what?
Because some countries they just put their land into just 照着那个经纬线画那个
哦，你说划分那个非洲大陆。
对，但是他们就是照着经纬线画，
非洲大陆。
就把不同种族的都画在同一个地方，同一个国家。
Latitude, longitude, no. This latitude, longitude, you don't see that. You know the latitude, longitude, you cannot see it with your eyes, okay?
No.
It's not this.
It's just train.
The latitude, longitude are just like mathematical lines around Earth. In every country there's a lot, you know, but you cannot see it with your eyes. But you can see borders. You can see the border. The border is so straight. Just like if you take a ruler and you draw a line. You understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
Because
河川。
是吗？
他们是靠河川吗？
是吧？
对，非洲没有河，没有。
Because they just use the ruler to
屁嘞，光小。
they just use the ruler to draw a line on every.
Because they use the rule. Okay, it's true. Yes, they use the ruler to draw the line. But who used the ruler to draw the line?
Some strong countries.
Yes. The colonizers. You know what colonizer is? What's colonizer? The country that occupied the country. They're the one who cut that country to these lines. You understand that? So if this is actually, if you see, say it? Based on the longitude? No, it's not because of that. No.
我记得是啊，非洲大猎那时候不是。
没有，其实他们好像有另外一个目的。他们画那个界限的话。
Do you know why? Because do you know why they draw these long lines?
分地放饼，对吧？
Do you know why they use the ruler?
分则有其。
Because they can put the few groups into a country.
No.
那我以为上帝之前不是有听过，他们就是把两个种族放在同个地方，他们就发生内乱，他们发生内乱，他们就要靠他们。
It's because these strong countries, they are together. And they just like a cake. You give a cake, they cut the cake. They say, you take this part. I take this part. You know what I mean? So they cut with rulers because they don't have any idea and they don't care anyway. For example, like we were talking about a territory, imagine that line, you know? That line can go in the middle of a village.
No.
So on one side, it's the same family probably. You know what I mean? And
then
then the other side is another.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So it's separate families, separate villages, separate ethnic people. So this is all the colonizers that do this. They just like talk to each other like, okay, I take this part, you take this part, he take that part. And then how do we know this? We just draw a line. Because if you look at the countries, usually like if you look at countries, for example, like if you look at countries like, for example, in Europe, right? There's no country that has a straight line.
Yeah.
There's no country in Europe that has a straight line. No one. You understand that? So if even if you don't know history, when you look at Europe and you look at Africa, you will know who did that. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't happen in Europe, but it happens in Africa. So they're the ones who did it. Yeah, mostly. Maybe 80% of the lines that you see in the world are made by England. Yes. Because England, they occupied most of the world. Yeah. So they're the ones, that's why you see those lines. And we said, yes, before we talk about longitude and that, there are also like lines to define the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, and sometimes it doesn't make any sense because you see that line going this way, and turning, and then coming back. So if it's 8 o'clock here, it's not 8 o'clock here, but it's here. You know what I mean? So this is why I say it doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't really have to be in accordance with the line. It depends. For example, like in America, they have they have 4 different kinds of time. You know what I mean? Like there's like the east, the west, the middle, the west, and there's the other part that has Alaska, and they also have the one that shows the time in Hawaii. You understand that? So 3 or 4 different kinds of times. But in some countries, for example, in China, I think it's the same time, right?
Yeah.
From east to the far west. And then China is actually almost 2 times the size of America. I mean, the width. Yeah, exactly. So this is the way it is. Also in Russia is the same. Russia, they also have the same time. Like from, Russia is the longest stretching country.
Yes.
There's a city, it's very close to Taiwan. You know that there's a Russian city very close to Taiwan? Which city is it?
What?
Which city is close to Taiwan? Russian city. Yes. The first letter is V. Yes. Venus is Say, what do you say? How do you say that? Yes, that's the way. That's the one. Vladivostok. Vladivostok, yes. It's actually very close to Korea, and not very far from Taiwan. And then you can go to the far west, and then it's so close to Germany. So you can imagine from Germany all the way to
就业，
就业
跟啊，
See how far it is.
尤其他们在这么高
So
纬
it's
度
really a very long stretching country.
要这么高纬度，我们这么长的土地，和土地基本上持续跨超过。
You know the city, Vladivostok?
Google 的也有。
听过，这个没去，不知道，听过啊。
Okay, anyway, let's go back to Nuba. So, or Nubian, whatever. So here it says, Nubian women sing traditional songs as they arrive with gifts at the home of a newly wedded bride. Do you know the meaning of newly wedded?
What? Where?
Newly wedded. There.
Newly wedded.
Yeah.
就
新婚女子。
first married.
Yeah, just got married.
Got married first time.
Not first. It doesn't mean the first time.
Just got married.
Just got married. It doesn't mean it could be their second time, third time, whatever.
就是新婚。
Okay, so here they say, song with his about weddings that each of you has seen, and then use the topics. Okay, so how are weddings here in Taiwan? Huh? How are weddings in Taiwan? Are they like this?
No.
更盛大一点。
Okay, do you have any traditions, any wedding traditions in Taiwan that change?
饭豆。
奉茶应该是有。
你说对自己的爸妈奉茶。
For example, the weddings now, are they the same as the weddings maybe, I don't know, 20 years ago?
No， 绝对不是。
So how different is that?
以前会有板豆，现在没有，现在都在。
以前会有奇怪的习俗，现在都性别平等。
现在比较多酒，对啊，
没有，现在还是很多在那种饭店里面嗨，你知道吗？
对啊。
可是以前基督徒没有那么多，
西南饭
这也算是一个变化。
So, anything? What's the difference?
What's the difference?
Or any superstition about that?
Before it's more bigger.
What do you mean big? Like the ceremony is bigger or?
Ceremony is
And
bigger.
the feast.
Okay, so it's a larger feast with more
people.
More people?
And they will invite like your neighbors.
Neighbors. Okay.
不是以前新年还有撑雨伞的，然后还有丢伞，
所以你帮人撑雨伞的。
丢伞然后泼水，
这是
哦，泼水是爸妈做。
还有花球，就是
这个性别歧视。
when the girl has to leave her home and
Her
parents
will
splash the water on the floor, just like my daughter.
Don't come back.
Never come back.
各位，
各位拜。
Okay, you know, this superstition actually exists in many countries. You know, the water that you pour after somebody when they leave, it means don't come back.
哦，
不要走回来。
Many countries have this. So many countries have the same.
不要走回
Sometimes
来。
they
然后户头经纪人回来就好。
they put water in a glass or container and then they break it. Right? And then this a lot of actually I don't know who really makes those superstitions, but they're very similar in many places, many countries.
没有，就是一个代表。
公民考试说 it's not good。那个性别歧视。
So is there another thing, like any other thing that people do?
Before you get that, you have to lean down to your parents and give them
拜天拜地。
Give them what?
the tea.
You have to give them the tea. So what is that? Like some kind of
Just like
recognition.
thank you for breaking until now, something like that.
Okay, so it's more like a recognition
就是
for.
户头的钱给他。
You know recognition, right? You know what recognition is?
这样吗？
Recognition. What's recognition?
Recognition.
Recognition. R-E-C-O-G. N-I-T-I-O.
Recognition. 认识。
Recognition. It has many different meanings, but you will find the one I'm talking about.
Recognition.
政府接受赞赏、赞出。
Recognition. Come on.
反正以前就是
所以
It means agreement. But what else? It means a lot. Recognition. For example, we could say recognition is to identify something or someone. Okay, that's one meaning. Another meaning, recognition is to honor someone. You know, to honor somebody. Right? That is also a recognition. What else? A recognition is
what is called
to show your thankfulness towards someone. Or to show appreciation for something to somebody. You understand? That is also a recognition. It's just like you admit or you show your appreciation for what somebody has done for you. So this is actually the one that I wanted to, this is the one that you made. So they just give tea to their parents as a sign of recognition for what they have done for them, all those. Okay? Is that it? That's all?
你讲拜堂，捧花是哪个国家的？捧花是哪个国家的？韩国那个以前丢绣球。对啊。
You have any other things? Any other questions? Any other things to say? To ask? No?
Like
哎，我们学会 stay。
will throw the book.
You mean like the when they throw the bouquet backwards and then people like the first one to catch it is gonna. You have that too?
It's like
哎，我觉得 stay。
在不可以的a little bit.
A little bit.
A long time ago, in ancient China, we already doing this.
They've been doing it in China for a long time? But what is it? A flower or? Is it a flower?
No. You don't have to really be a flower.
Okay.
It can be.
So it's like a representative of the flower, right?
对。
Something that represents the flower.
我以为他拿那个棍子打别人，没事。
All right, so here it says. It's a flower. It's more like a decorative thing that shows flowers.
也不知道你刚刚来。
没有，我到科学。
大概。
论。
哦。
Now we draw flowers. I don't know what.
You mean they just throw like
We draw flowers now.
administration 不是管理
So you don't do that anymore?
Maybe not. Maybe in another.
Maybe just
Maybe in
okay. Some places in China still do that, right?
yes.
Okay. All right, so let's turn the page because we don't have the video here. They say listen to the video, so please turn the page and go to 78 and look there. What do you see on that picture? So washing machine.
Washing machine.
最开始的。
这个文体是洗衣机是不是特别厚呀？
So this is a. Have you seen those kind of washing machines?
你说买哦。 It usually is seen in the shop, but we usually use, we didn't use it in our house.
Okay, but this is not the same one as the shop. This is a European style washing machine. It's not even American. Americans also don't look like this.
Huh?
There are three kinds. There are three different styles. There's the European, the Asian, and the American. This one is European.
为什么是洗衣机？
American is usually made of metal, and very square and big. You know, usually made of hard metal.
你要不要美式的？
只是卡进去吗？
They are usually square and big.
你要洗衣机就应该配里面，是不是有人会放在里面？
没有，它会卡进去，然后被
From the top.
So,
In Europe they look like this. Most of them look like this. And in Asia, that looks just like the ones you see here in Taiwan. That's three different styles. Three different types.
我不知道，他们不是都卡在里面吗？
就是卡在里面。
你说 A 片哦，
卡在里面。
A 片都卡在里面，然后要进退两难哦。
好帅哦！
这是谁的吗？
然后会叫表哥。
哦。
Alright, so here they say, do you know what this device is? Of course you do. Do you have one in your house? Not the same style, not the same kind? Okay, now what percent of people have a modern washing machine? What percent of people have a modern washing machine?
因为每人打的学习。
现在台湾我
Yeah, okay, let's talk about Taiwan since we are Taiwan.
台湾 maybe 80%.
80% of people have a modern washing machine.
Yes.
Now there are even those kind of smart washing machine, right? You can just start it even when you're outside your house.
Stop it.
Yeah. They don't just stop it, it stops itself, right?
它好像自己有洗剂量啊。
Okay, and then,
控制你的季节在排，跟你同样也有洗。
okay, how has it changed people's life?
People will be more lazy.
Lazy.
They only want to.
Because it's more smart. Because so human will become more lazy. Because they don't need to do anything.
Yeah, but that depends on what kind of people you're talking about. For example, if you talk about people who live in the city, all right?
They have a lot of things.
They don't have much time, to do. Like, imagine that they don't have a washing machine. What are you gonna do?
I will wear the same clothes every day.
我们要学那个古代中国妇女。
就很合理，然后这个就一堆，
然后衣服就越来越滑，因为人家很合。
So you know how much time people spend washing those clothes?
Maybe 1 or 2 hours.
Yeah, maybe you're washing just 2 pieces of cloth.
Less than 1 hour.
你们要去挑水哎，而且那个，
去河边不是好吗？
你要走去河边，你在河边就是河边哦。
走过去哦，骑马过去。
骑马，也是大会有大会。
更贵。
以前的妇女都是骑马去洗。
以前的妇女不会骑马，好不好？
对，以
都是
前的妇女是
花木兰。
划船的吧？
我操！划船去河边了，划船去河边洗。划船去河边。
哎，就到河边了。啊，你就到河边了，你干嘛去？
你知道去哪里？大观园是不是？
干嘛呢？
Alright, so
他们
here
就
it
逐
says,
渐归还。
不要划船去河边。
how has it changed so it made people's lives easier, alright? And then it says, here are words you will hear in the TED Talk. Complete the paragraph with the correct words. Not all words will be used. Now the words that we have here are electricity, we have heat, load, mesmerize, and what else we have? The time consuming, and so on.
实用嘛。
Alright, do you understand all the words here?
使用还是实用？
实用。
You know all the words?
No.
Which ones do you know?
Mesmerize.
Mesmerize. What's mesmerize?
To hold the attention of someone entirely.
Okay. So what do you think it is?
So it just concentrates.
Yes, to get their full attention.
No.
And then to mark them, they will not forget you or will not won't be easy to really forget what you're talking about, what you say.
专注。
You understand? Alright, anyway,
在什么上面？应该是。
let's see if you can find where it goes, where it fits. Okay, so the first part it says, it's amazing how machines can change the world.
It's amazing.
So
Right?
many years ago, doing laundry was the time-consuming job. You needed to
Wait, you have two options there.
option.
Yeah, two, but then you're gonna see which one the two things that you can put there, tough or time consuming. These two. Tough or time consuming. But until now we don't know which one. Keep going. You need it
You needed to
the water.
to what the water?
To load the water. Load the water. Wait.
没有，我是听那个说话。
Not low. Can't be low.
Heat the water.
heat the water.
Why heat? Because
High temperature can cook.
high temperature can kill all the germs.
Oh, wow.
And the
smart.
soap and the clothes
Clothes.
and rub them with your hands.
Add the soap
And the
and the say it?
And clothes.
Clothes.
Just clothes.
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 and rub them with your hands for
For
a long, long
time
time.
now.
Now we
Yes.
Alex,
Load.
no.
You know what load is, right? When something, an empty body, and you fill it with something, you load it. Yes.
Oh,
Load. To load something means to fill something.
we load the washing machine.
You never seen this? You never bought the detergent?
Why?
Do you know detergent?
哦，他把衣服倒进去洗衣机的意思啊。
把衣服倒进去，
对啊，
还是把洗衣机倒进衣服？
还是
Detergent.
detergent.
The detergent. Yeah, detergent is the soap that you use to wash clothes.
哦，洗衣精。
洗衣精，
Alright?
洗衣精，
Now, if you go to buy detergent, sometimes at the store, you can see it says, for example, 20 loads or 30 loads. What does that mean?
You can use it every time.
Yeah, 20 times or 30 times. Yeah. So those load, because when you do this action, you load the washing machine. Just like loading a truck. You know those truck drivers, before they, like some we talk about 18-wheelers, right? They take something from one city to another faraway city, right?
Okay.
So they need to load the truck. It means they need to put all the merchandise, the goods, in that truck. They load it, and then when they arrive, they unload it. It means they take all the stuff down. Yeah, and then they load up something else. So do you understand load?
Yes.
Okay. So we said that
We go
the washing machine,
push the button and the machine does the rest. It's not
time consuming.
不是吗？
so it's up
要
to
么
you.
就是，
Both
要么
of
就
them
是
go.
这是靠，要么就是靠。
No, 这我觉得也是靠跑了。
So which one? It's not what?
It's not time consuming.
It's not time consuming, okay? To get
它
your
两个其实差不多。
clothes clean and all.
你要放你语义都是
只要交换也可以，对吧？不哦，或者time consuming 就好了。
好了，园丁说的错。
Alright, and then it says,
有人在乎你的想法吗？没有。
太consuming.
of course, washing machine uses
Electricity.
uses electricity to run and what?
And this is a problem as more people get this.
Okay, well, where's mesmerizing?
To call the attention of some.
Say it?
我们这里有。
你是 IE 吗？
对啊，我不要洗，我很累。
请问你是 IE 吗？
我真的很累，一直绑着。我真的很累。
那有人知道 IE 的梗吗？
我知道，卡死。
IE。
Alright, picture on the next page and then check the information that you predict you will hear in the TED Talk. You know what predict is, right?
预习啊。
Right? Yeah. Prediction is mostly like something like a forecast.
What weather
Yeah.
forecast?
Is there another word for that? Starts with A.
我记得叫
You guys remember?
预
I
测
think I told you before.
另外一个
我知道那公车站都这样写。
arrival 没有。
No.
Okay, the second letter is N. Is it that one?
公车站等一下，
你是说什么单词？
就是公车站它会写出预期 anticipate。
Anticipate.
哦，对。
对，
有印象。
它那公车站就会这样写，
会啊，我都没在注意。
在很小的地方。
What they write? Like, what's that?
Anticipate time.
Anticipate time.
Anticipate the time?
Yes. Maybe in the
他教我这个。
Alright, so here number 1 it says doing laundry is usually work for women and girls. So, do you think it says that?
maybe.
No.
How about in your house?
My dad do it too.
Your dad does it?
My dad do it.
Your dad does it?
My dad do it or my mom do it. Both.
So it's a shared chore.
Yeah.
You know chore?
Yes.
You guys know chore?
Go to the hospital.
You know chore? C-H-O-R?
CHORE.
Yeah, you know?
就是家属。
You know the meaning, right?
家属
Chore.
Housework.
House chore or just chore?
Chore.
该写了。
也可。
Chow.
应该要把车写进去，还有
For example, you could say, okay, for example, you could say, Sunday is a day when I do all the house chores, for example. You know that?
这样。你要交给我，你要交给我。
那给你检查一下。家
1、2、3、4、5、6。
家世背景。
Alright, so next it says, people in rich countries have a lot of different machines in their homes. Do you think you talked about that?
No.
Okay, now what are the most important machines in a house right now?
Computer.
Computer? What do you guys think?
Wi-Fi。
Wi-Fi is not a machine.
那个叫什么？
You mean a router? An internet modem or something?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
现在才变成。
huh?
Air conditioner.
Air conditioner.
AC.
What else?
Kitchen.
Light kitchen.
Kitchen.
Cooker, like a house cooker or something. Okay.
Cookie.
But you guys don't think that a refrigerator is the most?
Oh.
Refrigerator.
No, you don't think so?
I think so. Refrigerator good.
I think it's the most.
对，它好重要。
听起来怎么但是我想歪了。
All right, so we should drive less and walk or ride bikes more.
你们俩到底？我想。
So do you think it talks about people moving around like in bikes or?
OK，15个。塞完。
So
如果你想换更难的也可以，这样就是医学的。
that's it. All right, so washing machines are very popular around the world. Okay, now.
Washing machine.
Okay, we're just gonna talk about it. Doesn't matter. And, okay, washing machines are very popular around the world. Do you think it
But
is
lots
a
of
fact or
countries
not?
don't have washing machine because they
They
don't have money.
Do you think it is a fact?
Yes.
It is. Okay. Now, women like to read more than they like to do the laundry. Is that a fact or not?
It's different from every person.
Different for every person?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what do you guys think? Do you think it is?
Number 3.
No, number 2.
I like to read more than
Or it depends on what they read.
Yes, it depends on.
Does it depend on what they read?
If they read B，
好小。
跟 Marissa 是想要 read 的。 直接放出一大堆。
你是不是想要玩美国的洗衣机？
Alright, so what do you guys think? When people don't have to do so much hard work, they have time to do things they enjoy and their lives change in positive ways. So what do you guys think? Do you think it is a fact?
Yes.
It is?
Not really.
Not really? What
因为有时候一直讲，some people may just play video games or watch YouTube all day.
Yeah, but they just say, well, it's still something they enjoy for them.
Yeah.
It's probably not for you, but for them, it's probably something they really like, they really enjoy. Right? Just like those people who play video games. Some people are like, they can't stop playing. You know those what they call them? Those
e-sports gamer.
No, like internet cafes.
哦，网吧、网咖。
Right? Some people are like usual there, like they come there every day.
They live there.
Yeah, they almost live there, like you said. Right? They play like the whole time, even when they're sleepy, they can't open their eyes, but they still play.
No, they will just sleep there.
Yeah, they would probably like catch fully waking up.
有一些有，
有一些大的，还有书啊，还有
跟我一样大。
Anyway, so okay, let's put this down here. Let's take the other one. Oh, world, that's not where we stopped.
哎，有没有礼貌？
对啊，
那个小孩子，
对啊，
国三生，
谁啦？
你啦，
是我。
So they don't 28.
高二也没好到哪里去吧？
我高一啊，
你是高一啊？
Write 6 sentences or short paragraph about style and fashion today. For example, it is important for me to dress in the latest style. My friends dress in the latest style and I want to dress like them. My style of clothes tell others
我都穿彩衣啊，
about who I am. Do you understand? Now, you can try to write something maybe a little.
他选真的不是我的那个。
对啊，我也不懂。
So you can just write, you don't have to agree. You don't have to write, you don't have to say that you wear the same as your fashionable friends. For example, you say, I have my own identity. I'm satisfied with what I wear and I like the way I look. So I don't really mind being different from most people.
Oh yeah.
You understand? You can say this too. Up to you.
我都穿彩衣，这是我的
我觉得很简单的。
然后我除了在
Simple style。
然后我除了在
Alright, do it now. Come on.
要正式
Write a little paragraph.
我都
Oh no!
It's easy. It's really easy. Very easy. I just gave you the answer.
要写什么
You remember what I just said, right? It's so easy.
我可以写什么 I don't really care about the latest style.
Yeah, you say I'm not a very, for example, you can say I'm not a fond of fashion. You know fond, right? What's fond? Fond.
FOND
喜欢。
FOND font.
I'm not fond of the latest fashion. You mean? Find it?
Yeah. 你在找
你在找啊，哭
Just
啊！
like. Just
It's
like.
not. It's more than like.
让哥哥
Huh?
好小。
To be fond of something.
喜欢就喜欢啊。
对啊。
But it's a little, like in the degrees, a little more than.
A little more than that.
Little more than that.
Okay.
他刚说撞椅。
我是有的常常中理。
我们数学老师换换低了。
他以后是就这么一个。
我的英文，我们数学老师一直跟我们玩棋。但是我班几乎没有人觉得。
这个样吧。
因为我们班很吵，我们是霸凌他。然后他就很无奈，他每次都说不要吵了，然后我们就去吵。
就我中午起我想不出来了。
穷。
对，我只是想，完全在 fashion 跟 style 完全没有。
我也是，我都穿宅衣，然后穿运动裤出门。
我都穿瑜伽制不运动，
搭起
平日只能穿这个嘛，假日就可以穿别的。
你假日都穿什么？园丁
放啊。
园丁男。
并没有，没有那么多园丁。
就下班了。
园丁只是兴趣吧，你有没有说要当工作？现在当工作，如果不能发大财的话，也不太优。可以又好玩又发大财。
宽松的衣服。
大。是吗？路子可以啊。
loser。
我也是 LOL。你看，我跟着 LOL 一样，我没有说什么啊。在说屁啊！家暴现场。
我不是你家人，关系吗？
朋友报现场。刚报现场。我现在让你去了老师。
Alright, finish. You done?
是不是有那个那个人爽？是有那种类型的吗？我开始找不对，谢谢。
We'll finish. Anybody?
哎，你们都写完了？我还写当然2行多一点而已。你做第一章就结束了。maybe I can think more.
So, you done?
Maybe.
Alright, go ahead.
Okay. I like to wear the simple style clothes because I am not a fashion person. Fashionable person. And I don't like to try the very different style of clothes, which makes me look different.
I don't like to try a very different
Style of clothes.
Style of clothing,
which makes me look different.
Different. Okay, no.
Oh yeah. It's different. 太阳卡被当掉了。想观众吃一些。That's it.
Okay.
I can say more.
So, what next?
Look.
So, who's ready?
这也是连缀方式连缀动词的部分啊 man。我的。有点疑惑。
So, anybody?
狂拉小敌人。
不知道我们有些。
比较贱。
Say again?
因为我有些reverse their cover color. It shows that they
So, you said
这个把你叫出去啊，哭啊！
color.
Oh, you mean some people like to
而且这样而已。
like to wear colorful clothes.
Yeah, it shows that
It shows that what?
they like to show the others.
They get other people's attention.
Yeah, and people will know this kind of people.
Okay, so
People is 那种乐观正向 positive.
so you mean that these people they like to be put on the spotlight. spotlight?
也是
You guys know the spotlight?
Spotlight.
What's spotlight?
like a point of view.
No, spotlight.
发来是镁光灯吗？
You know, if you go to a theater or a stage, there's usually a light that follows
发
the
来不是
actor.
那个的歌吗？
Yeah,
That is called the
发来
spotlight.
不是那个歌。
But if you say to be put under the spotlight, it means to get the attention. You know what I mean? It means that people can just see you. They don't see the other thing.
Only you.
You understand that? So if you wear, like she said, if you wear some very attractive colors, the people, their attention is with you. They don't look at others. They just look at that one that, yeah. So you can say, for example, I like to wear some shiny clothes, for example, right? Or shiny colors. You know, I like to be under the
你
spotlight.
还记得我不是上一次
For example.
穿那个白衣？
有啊，
我现在5件。
你在跳舞的时候你穿白衣吗？
对啊，
呃
每个礼拜换一件。
，be under the spotlight,
Say it?
be under the spotlight.
Yeah, you can say that. To be under the spotlight.
在镁光灯之下。
Maybe that's like, you know, that light is shining on you, not on others. So, otherwise, sometimes you see some people, they have different hairstyles, haircuts. They have some different kind of colors they wear, some straight shoes. Maybe some people, they think those shoes are straight, but to them, they're not. You know what I mean? The clothes that they wear them. So, there are different kinds of things that maybe it's a little weird for other people, for some people, but for others, they're okay.
我是平滑裙。
Right? Just like now, there are more and more
很乖。
boys wearing skirts.
啊
Right? Have you seen that
装
before?
的呢？
No?
我的梦想，女生大佬没
Have
有
you seen those things?
？Yes，
Some boys wearing skirts?
女装大佬啊，我最喜欢的东
So,
西。
to me, that is strange. But maybe to other people,
This
no.
trend,
You don't think so?
I think is a little.
我们有
穿的会不会吓到？
穿女装的男生还有长，
Will you do that? Will you wear a skirt?
No.
穿裙子的男生跟
If you want to know, if something is strange or not to you, you just take that as, you know, adopt it on you. Like, will I do that?
No.
If you think you will do it, then it's not strange. If you think you won't, then it probably is.
哎呦，那如果他看到的话，我应该会
大屌
奇怪。你啊，
没有啊，高小，
变大屌啊？
我小屌，知道吗？
你不是说你很大？
我小脚啦，我
小屌有点恶心哇！但是我小屌更残忍呢。
知道那有点恶心吗？
你今天不能上厕所。
All right, so we're gonna give just one more. Who can do it?
就决定是你啊，皮卡丘。
不要骗人，那你觉得屁呀？
写爽了，看你。
好啦。
So,
That
who
is
wants
it.
to give us an example? Just one more.
我能打啊。
Okay.
People also dress in the old style, and it's very sexy in our generation. Like it gave special feeling to other people. It looks good with Polaroid.
Poland。
还有那个
啊
Polaroid
？Polaroid。
or camera pictures.
Do you guys know what Polaroid is?
No。
It's a very old.
拍立得。
You know that?
是什么？
哦，是
It's
照相
okay.
机那一种啊。
Do you know instant noodles? What is instant noodles?
Just is fast.
Yeah.
你很快。
Polaroid is an instant picture.
嗯。
你很快。
Do you know what it is?
就那个画质很破，
You just press,
就它除了人是白的，其他都是黑色的。
you press and it comes out.
哎，你刚说的那句话，我觉得
And then you have to
不好，
wind it,
不好。
right? You have to fan it a little bit, maybe a couple of minutes, like probably a minute or two, and then the pictures.
不好哎。
哦。
Have you ever seen this kind of camera?
No.
这句话真的不太好。
Oh, I just see a digital camera.
So you only know digital camera.
I know that, but I didn't see it before.
You never seen a real one.
它到底怎么出来的？它是看的什么？
Okay, a long time ago they used to sell them by colors. You can buy a blue one, a red one, a yellow one. There's so many different colors.
This is
The Polaroid, yes. They have colors.
Even the camera
The
or
camera.
the camera. Oh.
我以为是这样。
因为相片
为什么还要把它颜色？
相片也有颜色，边框有颜色。
是啊。
You know the logo of Polaroid?
像什么 Kiki 啦，那是我妈的。
Have you ever seen the logo? The colors, the logo's colors, right?
它立得一个多少钱
Right? So they used to sell all these colors. You know all these colors, they had them in the camera. So you can buy red camera, blue, green, yellow.
现在1000多块就可以马上买到了，快点下单吧。
I don't think they sell them right now. They're not on
我
sale.
们有没有要拍照？
They still sell them?
你不是去 Polaroid 展？
他还在那里讲，哎呀，
They still do? Right?
肥仔都不拍照。
No, this is new.
我要被
It's not that.
我要被狂，
Heckle.
对，应该被狂。
It's not that.
对，我就知道。
就是来光，it comes from.
Yeah. It is actually like this, and slightly, it bends slightly to the front, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. And then you press, and it will come out.
对，你看，但是从旁边传电是从前面会。
And then after you take it, you have to fan it for like a minute or two,
什
and
么
then the
啊？
picture
你要这样
will
才
show.
会有歌曲。
你们是老
所以年代，你是几岁？
你老人家吗？你等下可以
So
放
that
那
was
个 K-Code Eco
okay.
赛
And then what is it?
Also can be the latest fashion style, like pen, little pen, or flower shirt. Those kind of dress can present their style.
Okay. So it presents the style and probably the personality too, right?
我今天要带个东西。
Of the person, right? So like when you see somebody the way they dress, you know the way they think.
两
Sometimes
个是也拍那个。
是我那个打电
看起来
大牌的
很
时候，我们
哪一个是你拍的？
我的拍立得起呀，
actually Polaroid was very popular long time ago.
拍了，
因为那个
曾经风靡一时，现在就垃圾了。
And then came the film. You know what a film is?
Film.
What is film?
电影没有吗？
No, not that meaning. The film is the
胶卷。
yeah, this is a Polaroid. Yeah.
相机。
你的
你的那个年代的。
是你的。
我那个年代。
阿嬷，阿嬷，
This
对，
one?
阿嬷，
你怎么没感觉啊，妈？
This no, which one did you show?
阿嬷，
This one is new one.
阿嬷，你
The
的。
old one is maybe the one.
还有这坏。
Yeah, this is the old one.
这
This
个
is
是
the
我
old
忘
one.
了，那个。
It's yours.
No。
我洗啊。
这比你还拍的。
The film is you could like have a camera. It's not a digital camera. It's a regular camera. And then you open it. You put the film inside.
不知道，你也不能请他们下面
You
人拍。
close, alright? And then you have like a lever. You just pull, and then it's like it turns, like one turn. After every snap that you take, you have to pull the lever. You know what it means? It means that when you take a picture,
You need to check.
when it's done, you need to go, because it's like a tape. You need to take the part that you took, on which you took the picture, you need to move it so you get to a new part. Yes.
New one.
Yeah. And sometimes
就把它拿出来丢在地板上，它会马上经常被白色的。
it's funny because sometimes if you don't do that, you get two pictures on one.
哦对。哦，就是你一
I'm
张。
not sure if you know this, but maybe you can ask your parents about it. They will tell you. You have two pictures in one picture.
先说一下，先说一
So
下。
it's because sometimes you don't really
因
push.
为当然看人拍啊。
If you forget to push, you take two snaps on the same picture. It gives you two snaps on the same. It gives you two pictures in one.
其实你可以拍很多，假如说你一直把相机架在那边，之后有一个人，你一直动，就还是很多人。
But this kind of
对。
this kind of film, it only gives you 12 or 24. 12 pictures or 24 pictures. That's not more.
他妈买5胶去。
I'm not sure if they sell them. I don't think they sell them anymore.
对，
而且我还在同一张。
要一直换子弹。
All right, so do you guys want to read?
我们换子弹超快。
过动了，你越来越过动了，你知道吗？你越来越奇怪。
What are we doing today? You chapter 3 or what?
Chapter 8。哦，你是说 reader 哦？好。
3, right?
Reader 啊 ，reader。
这个好，这个，下个你们。 chapter 3.
3, right?
Yes.
Okay. The name is A.
Adventures usually come to adventures.
淡的啦。
But sometimes they give to unadventurous
That's what happened to John Hathaway. Really like adventure. He was not exactly a coward, but he was a very timid man who was easily frightened. When he was a boy, he was frightened of his teachers, and especially of his German teacher. Even though that he learned his German very well. When he left the school and he got a job with computer, sent him to Germany and other places where he could use his language. Adventures in this foreign country. The company sent him to Vietnam and kept him there for some time. After 2.5 years, John Hathaway fell in love with an English girl called Miss Henny, whose father worked for the same company as Hathaway. It was not a passionate love affair, for either of the lovers were passionate of her future husband. The wedding was to take place a year later, when John Hathaway would be living in England again. From there, she wrote to John and invited him to come and stay with them for a visit. Hathaway took leave of absence and boarded a train from Vienna for Thun. It was a cold day when he left, and the clouds seemed to turn to snow. And indeed, the train had traveled only for an hour when big white flakes of snow began to fall against the window. Soon the trees that past the windows were covered with a white blanket, and telegraph wires began thick and white roads. The railway line was also covered in snow, and the not very strong engine had to work hard to get through it, making John Hathaway afraid that the train would break down. It slowed down and stopped when it came to a part of the track where the wind had blown a lot of snow over it. But after much effort, it broke through the snow. 20 minutes later, it stopped again and made another special effort to break through. This happened for 5 times until, at last, the carriage in which Hathaway was sitting gave a huge jerk, and then stopped. Although Hathaway could hear the train puffing and rumbling further and further away. Suddenly he was surprised what had happened, jumped out and put his head out the window. The engine had broken through the snow and was continuing its journey. The last 2 carriages had broken loose and had been left behind in a snowstorm. It was very much adventure for John Hathaway. He was alone in his carriage in the middle of a forest during a snowstorm. There were probably wolves in the forest. He felt unhappy. You remember that he had seen a peasant woman in the last carriage and thought he had better go and speak to her about the disaster. Perhaps she was a native of Vietnam and had some idea of what to do. He found her sitting quietly and patiently in his carriage. Yes, she said, careful, turn away and let us see. She did not seem to be very worried. They will find out what happened at her next station. And when the line is clear of snow, they will send an engine, as they usually do. We might be here all night, exclaimed Hathaway. The woman shrugged her shoulders and didn't seem to be any more worried than before. There are wolves around here, she asked her quickly. There are many wolves here. There was 3 years ago, my aunt was attacked and eaten, and she was coming home from the market. A horse and a young pig in the cart were eaten too. The horse was very old, but the pig was young and fat, and I cried when I heard that it had been taken by a wolf. They might have us in here, said Hathaway nervously. They could easily break in because the carriages are not very strong, and we could both be eaten. They might eat you, the woman calmly, but they won't eat you. Not you, demanded the wolf, because it's the day of Saint Maria, and Maria is also my name. Saint Maria will not allow the wolf to eat you, but they might eat you. Hathaway thought this was strange belief, and he changed the subject. It's only afternoon now, and if we are left here until tomorrow morning, we will be very hungry. You might be hungry, but I won't, replied the wolf. I have white sausages with me, which cost me $3 each in town shop. They are very expensive in the town shop. I will give you $6 each for 2 of them, said Hathaway. It was always very expensive in railway stations, and these sausages are now $20 each. And the sausage, named Hathaway. We can get any cheaper on this train, said the woman, because there are no others to get. I'm sure there are cheaper trains in our country, and in heaven they are probably free, but here they cost $20 each. I also have a piece of cheese for $15 and a piece of bread for $5. That's $60. And I also have a piece of ham, but I so for quickly get back to the I went here, no, it's not like her. I got it, man. I'm trying to get it. And so we went down. He saw a large head with ears, he perked up. And I got back. Over later, he saw another one. Yeah, that's from them. Yeah. They know we are here. They will tear the parrot to pieces and eat us. They won't eat me because they have disappeared and the human looks at it and it's getting cold. There's a house over there, he said, pointing through the window with smoke coming out of it. Go to the house. Go. Now my wing face, he said again. And before everyone could stop her, she opened the door and climbed out into the snow. Everyone covered his face with his hands so that he was not being eaten by wolves. When you look at that, he saw a miracle. Wolves were jumping around her heavily in the snow, and when one of them barked happily, he realized that they were not wolves at all, but really dogs. Yes, they are my cousin's dogs, said the woman. That is his inn over there. I didn't want to take you there because he always overcharged when he dealt with strangers. However, it's getting too cold in the train. Let's go. Headed home, however, they heard the engine returning, and as they never found out if the woman cousin overcharged her. What the?这到底是什么？
诈骗手法吗？
I'm going to the garden. 你拿不到，没有。
你猜了。
我的国库战争。
我也要买拍立得。
你要买拍立得哦？
我要买拍立得。
你要回味以前的年代啊。
跟我交男朋友。
交得到没有？
你要拍洗衣机啊？
好坏，我要拍洗衣机。
太败了。
拍洗衣机好小。哇，我知道你在讲什么，我懂了啊。
他要拍洗衣机。
他要拍洗衣机啊？你要拍洗衣机？
而且要拍立得。
拍立得洗衣机。
那个洗衣机的话要拍立得。
有点坏。
好可怕。
对，拍立得。
没有要拍。
他要在洗衣机拍立得啊。
洗衣机要吗？
傻眼。
对，他要拿拍立得，要用洗衣机的时候才买拍立得。
啊，我刚打。
拍都玩看过。
没有，我跟你看过啊。
我会知道。
啊，这不是看过吗？
YouTube 上有梗啊。
那这不就看过了吗？
没看过。
我 brother。
国库。
Thank you。
国库。
在留言区写的，我那时候也看过翻译。
I don't need.
Thank you.
Oh, yours?
No, I don't need.
你要看。
哎你。啊！你撞到我，你的屁痛死啊！你还立过来撞，
你看我眼睛花掉了。
痛死吧！
拜
拜拜。
你裤子怎么那么脏啊？我眼睛直接脏。
哪有？
我眼睛直接脏掉哎。
我告诉你干嘛裤子脏掉啊？
哪有？刚刚拍洗衣机啊。
你刚才拍洗衣机啊？
你笑我爽哎，自唱。
他俩在洗衣机吗？对。那洗衣机那里不就有很多排水洞吗？那里面都根本对，它全方位的。滚筒洗衣机。
工程新一。
滚筒。
用日文念工程新一啊。
滚
筒机回来了，拜拜再。
洗衣机回来
了。那你现在是不是就不是出？哦，好猛哦！女仆哦。全部。
我要打，关键是滚筒洗衣机不一样。
对，你应该要查那个 step brother hell
表哥洗衣机。
为什么？
因为他们通常都是表兄弟。step brother 表兄弟表哥。
step brother 不是弟。
没有
哦对啊，弟兄。他们是弟兄。 到一个男的在打麦，洗衣机。表弟。你们知道放个人地？
哦对啊。
对呀。
对，我兄弟。我是不是有时候会嘴会很贱？
这个几百道元素。
哦。
我不知道应该是吧。
对不对？像。
我那时候看到是这个。我那时候在 YouTube 上看到，我想说什么东西，然后下面就留言，就一大堆老司机，我就说哦，原来是这个梗。
Hey brother，然后让我卡住了，祈求你能帮我。
我知道，我一直都知道这个东西。
我是看这个影片才知道，我想说啥什么东西。
祭地，还有祭地啊！这下面的字幕你有仔细看吗？
那都在地里啊。
对啊。
是啊。
好的哎。
加油，兴奋了吗？
我嘞，年纪啊。还有一首看回来。我想见
你回家的路了吗？你看那时候我们去大点家吸猫啊，然后有的时候就这样子，猫在这里，然后就这样，我们在地板上，我还打人家很乱，然后就这样，猫这样，然后那个时候，我头是那个，但是我讲了一个，啊？
看你要去要 crossword 给我看。